Hey guys, I'm going to do a tutorial on the flex up technique, and there are a lot of these around and they're not that great, so I'm going to try and go into a lot more detail and kind of really nitpick it and pull it apart because it's a really lovely sound. It kind of gives this sort of sound if you can get it right. That sort of kind of sound, and it's hard, and John Mayer uses it a lot. I like John Mayer, so I thought I'd try and share the way I do it with you guys. Okay, so in the whole of this tutorial, I'm going to be holding the D9 chord, and I might possibly just use a normal G chord. So D9 is probably not one you really know of. If you make your normal D shape, and you release the high E so it's open, you get this sound. And it's all in standard tuning, so that's your D9 shape. Okay, so now you've got the chord we're going to be holding, the D9. It's time to look at what the right hand's doing. So while holding your D9, your thumb will always play the root note, no matter if it's on the D string, or if we're playing that G chord, that's on the low E. It's always playing the root note. The first part to it is the root note with the B string. On the D, that's the B is playing an octave, so it sounds nice. The next bit is a little weird, but after you've plucked those, you then strike downwards with your nail. If you can, try and kind of hit your thumb into the strings. You get like that. It all kind of slap in. So once you've done that move, the next part is you pull upwards with your skin, going upwards with your finger like normal finger picking. On the high E, the B, then you hit your root note before you play the G. So all together really slowly, so far, it's so once you've hit that G and we're coming up, again you scrape downwards. Now in the song Who Says by John Mayer, he then goes to a G chord to strike this down and plays the D and the B together. But let's just stick on the D9 chord for now to make things simpler. Is the entire loop as I can hear. I mean, obviously I may be slightly wrong. I'm working this out from my ear and other people's tutorials. So D and B together, or more root and B together. Strike with a nail. Then E, B, root, G, and strike again. And it's that repeated, and once you get quick and confident at it, you kind of get and it goes in a nice circle and it sounds pretty much. It sounds really nice, in my opinion. But just to recap, really slowly, root and B together, strike with the nail, high E, then B, then the root, and then the G string. And that's on that what I just showed you with the finger picking was on the D9 chord, but if I used the G chord, as I said I'd used before, it would be like that. Exactly the same, except my thumb is playing that E string.